lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shade walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section. She call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, then laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I let and back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, but laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want, and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's going on, you guys? Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay over here in the chat. We got Jermaine in the place to be. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer in 1 second. Let me change this real quick, you guys. And then I will do it. I was on it there going ahead and I got off on it by mistake. So here it is right here. So anyway, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. Guys, if you enjoyed this video today, make sure that you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. All right, and thank you guys so much. And don't forget to hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $Shades2, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Thank you guys so much for that. All right, so we got two great stories we want to talk about. Who's doing? Oh, North Pole? I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute, though. We're going to be talking about Will Smith. He basically had a near unaliving experience. Okay, we're going to talk about that. And then I want to talk about the firefighter who was accused of bludgeoning his wife with an axe after, I guess he called her cheating. Okay, so y'all go get y'all something to drink or in a relaxing seat or bed or whatever. If you are at work, continue to do your job and watch or listen to me on the download. Let's go ahead and get started because y'all know we don't have that long to do this live. And let me turn the music down just a tad. I always have it too. It's really not too loud. It just seems louder than what it actually is on my end. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and start off with the first story. The first story is concerning Will Smith. We're going to jump right into this. All right. So, let's turn this a little bit more. Let's turn this down to about 9. Okay, so with Will Smith, you guys. All right. Okay, I'll get to the story, you guys. So anyway, Will Smith was in the North Pole, okay? I don't know exactly when this happened. I didn't see any dates, but maybe I overlooked it. So he said he thought he was signing up for an adventure, not a brush with DEATH. Will Smith, 57, believed he was filming an unforgettable experience in his latest project, Pole to Pole. However, you guys, he found himself trapped beneath solid ice at the top of the world instead. Will said that he relied on a single teether to survive while cameras kept rolling. So Smith shared these moments when he was on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. He explained just how dangerous the mission was minutes after he entered the freezing water. He went scuba diving at the North Pole, right? So we did a dive under the ice, Smith explained. You go under the ice, and the ice can be up to 10 feet thick. So we are under when we went out about 40 yards away. It's like an upside down ice mountain range. Then Smith said he recalled hearing urgent warnings from above moments into the dive. He said, we went under and I started hearing abort dive, abort dive, abort. And he said, I'm like, oh no. So he went to ascend and he hit ice. He said he was like, oh no, Will, calm down, calm down. You have a teether on and you have to pull yourself back to the hole. He then said he grabbed and accidentally pulled his mask off. Now, that mistake left Will Smith momentarily exposed beneath solid ice, one of the most dangerous scenarios a diver can face. Will said he immediately put his mask back on and focused on keeping his panic in check, even cracking a joke at himself as reality set in. He said, I was like, if I get out of here, I'm only going to do black stuff from here on. He said, I promise, Lord, African American behavior from here on out. Smith continued to explain that he worked to steady himself, and that help finally did come. Will said he was in the process of calming down when he felt somebody grab. He said, my teether up top and started pulling him to safety. He said, when I realized I was good, I just relaxed. I looked around, and when I tell you the sun is coming through the ice, it went from terror to the most spiritual, beautiful thing. And I was just like, who's ever up there, don't let go of my teether. So anyway, Will Smith was in the North Pole, okay, for his National Geographic original series, Pole to Pole with Will Smith. This series follows Will Smith across all 7 continents on a globe-spanning guest inspired by his late mentor. Over the course of 100 days, the actor throws himself headfirst into extreme challenges, from skiing to the South Pole to diving beneath the ice at the North Pole. So that's what he's doing, you guys. And excuse my talking tonight because I told y'all yesterday I hate to say the word because anytime I talk about it, I end up doing it again. But I bit the side of my tongue. I can't even say the word because it's like when you start talking about it, you do it again. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to spell it out, and hopefully I spelled it right. You said this ninja got too much money and too much time and too much money. He sure does. Goodness, why would you be? I don't even want to ask. Okay, let's see what some of these comments say. I know some people are gonna be rude. Somebody said pole to pole. That's the title everyone agreed on. Now they talking about some GAY stuff. So it's already. Somebody said I actually enjoy watching a few episodes. I can see his GAY-ness though. That's stupid. Okay, he's not GAY. You mean bi-ness? Dumb, because he does like women too. So he likes both. Allegedly, because I don't know what he likes. I'm just saying if he likes, y'all saying that he's GAY, he likes women too. So then that would be bi. Rosanna said people are so rude on him. I'll always love the Fresh Prince. He does not deserve unaliving. In these comments, YWT defending a woman beater and other thugs daily. They sure do. They be defending all types of hood rats going to jail, getting unalive, and things like that, doing scandalous shit. Okay, but then they want to get mad at Will Smith because he slapped Chris Rock. If y'all don't miss me with that BS, some of y'all be fighting other dudes because they just talked to your woman or looked at her. Y'all need to cut that out. Hold on, y'all. Dang. Somebody said you are not wrong. People love R. Kelly and Chris Brown music and Cardi B used to, you know what, men? Yet no one cared about that. We live in a backwards world. That ain't the only people they love. Y'all just put all these black stars and stuff. It's some white stars too that be doing the most, and people still love them. Okay, so the thing is, don't be talking about Will Smith when y'all support all these other people that be doing way worse than smacking some damn body. Chris Rock should have smacked his ass back. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's what he should have done. Okay. So anyway, they still talking about that damn slap when people be doing way worse. Come on now. Anyway, let's see. Somebody said I watch each episode of the Pole to Pole, and I appreciate the journey. I give Will an A for an excellent documentary. I didn't even know it was on. What channel is that? I guess on National Geographic, huh? So I'm glad he did not get unalive, okay? You just better be careful. Okay, let's see what else somebody said. Somebody said, I have been a free diver and scuba diver since 1972. The number one unaliver of any type of diver is panic. Okay, stay cool and survive. I mean, that applies to anything, stay cool and maybe you'll survive. Somebody said, what the heck is he doing up there now? Stop it, really. Don't be helping Donnie and friends. I know that's right, shit. I don't know why people come out of there. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Come out of there. Get in that bed. Go to sleep. Talking to my cat, y'all. Okay, get in that bed. She got her own little spot. her little bed area and stuff. I try to get her butt in that bed. She be in there doing the most. In there eating the other cat's food up. So anyway, yeah, you would think, when you have a lot of money, everything is good. You don't have to worry about anything. When you get a certain age, you'll just chill, relax, enjoy your money, enjoy life, especially before you get too old, because he's 50 something years old. Before you get too old, you want to chill and have some fun and just relax. I mean, I guess this is fun for him, though. I don't know. Maybe this is fun for him. But I know one damn thing. I would never scuba dive again underneath no daggone ice. Okay, that's out. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? So I tell you what, let's look and see what it feels. We don't know what it feels like, but we can look at it, see somebody scuba dive underneath icy waters. Okay, let me see if I can find something like that to show you guys. Let me mute this real quick. We're gonna do this real quick because we don't have long, okay? Oh, let me take Jermaine's stuff down first. Hold on. He'll be a scuba diver. He said he's never doing anything that other people, other race do. He's gonna stick to what black people do. Some black people scuba dive, will. Shit, some of them do it. Okay, let's go ahead and do this now. Let's see. Share screen. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. We can find something like that. So he's talking about it right there. So you mean to tell me this damn, hold on. He done lost this damn mind, y'all. That's why I had to look at this. No. Now, these are Navy divers. They are plunging into the Arctic waters. Shit. Icy water. Your ass can miss me with that one right there, okay? Listen, I always wanted to scuba dive, right? In blue water that you can see under. You know what I'm saying? You can see all the beautiful fish and things of that nature. But I know good and damn well I wouldn't be able to do this right here. All that damn icy ass water. And just think if anything goes wrong. Let me look at this right here. Look at this shit right here. Nah, he underneath this damn icy water. Shit. This got to be AI right here, but I'm just saying, well, I sure wouldn't be doing it. No. He found an ancient ship. So I guess this man did this for real. Please. Yeah, this is real. 40 degrees? Come on, dude. This minus 40 degrees. Oh, man. I tell you, I just couldn't do it, you guys. I just know I couldn't do it. I don't know too many people that probably could do this, okay? Because for one thing, I'll be scared. Secondly, it's just too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold. Now, let's listen to Will right here talk about it.
We went scuba diving at the North Pole, right? So we did a dive under the ice
So we have to
right?
go under the ice.
So you go under
In the
and
hole.
you go under the ice, and the ice can be up to like 10 feet thick. So we're under, we went out about 40 yards away, and you have a tether on that goes back to
40 yards.
40 yards away. So it's like a upside down
So now I know how to say that. I said tether, so it's tether. All right. I should play the laughing thing. Huh.
ice mountain range, right? So we went under, and I start hearing abort dive, abort dive, abort.
This is real.
Abort dive. And I'm like, oh no, right? So I went to ascend and hit ice. So I'm under
Damn.
the ice.
This is my everyone's biggest fear. So you go, where's the
right.
help?
And I was like, oh no, Will, calm down, calm down. I had to grab, so you have a tether on, and you have to grab your tether and pull yourself back to the hole, right? I grabbed and accidentally
mask.
pulled my mask off.
To oxygen. So
The
you got
oxygen. And I was like, and I put my mask back on my face, and I was like, oh no. And I was like, Will, calm down. And I was like, if I get out of here, I'm going to only do black stuff from here on out.
That's so funny.
Yes. I don't even want to say what I was going to say.
What am I doing?
Promise, Lord.
Lord, I
I promise, Lord. African American behavior from here on out.
Yeah. And you made
Okay,
it up.
what does that mean? You're going to go out to the clubs, get you. Let me stop.
Oh man, and it was so I'm laying there and I'm calming down, and then I feel myself just start floating, like somebody had grabbed my tether up top and started pulling. And
That's it.
when I realized I was good, I just relaxed and I looked around. And when I tell you, like the sun is coming through the ice and all of that, and it went from like terror to like the most spiritual, beautiful thing.
No, this scared me.
Oh,
because
no, it was so much better when we just heard it from him. That's why I wanted to do this and stuff. I can only imagine what that feel like. You know what I'm saying?
I really appreciate everything.
Stop this. I can only imagine. I mean, just being you underneath this ice, right? And you trying to get up out of there, and you end up going up. And when you go up in the wrong area, because that's what he was doing. Okay. And he's, hit ice. And then you start panicking because you're like, damn, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. And good thing he calmed down, because a lot of people don't realize when you start panicking, that's when things get worse. You have to keep calm and stay in control. You can't be going, doing the most. Look at all that damn ice right there. That's a lot of ice, man. That's a lot. And they be up here, right here, diving in this Arctic water. Okay? Look at this. Goodness. And this is what they do. Let me look at this.
Would you go diving under Antarctica sea ice into the frigid waters below? Believe it or not, this is some people's job, and these hardy folks are about to
They got jobs like this, huh? This was tripped out.
enter the water. The reason? Science. The task was to collect some Antarctic mollusks and compare them against specimens that were collected in previous years. This helps track how they're behaving and changing over time. As you can imagine, scuba diving in Antarctica is cold. Really cold. After about 30 minutes under the water, the guys resurfaced with their samples.
30 minutes.
Would you do it? Would you go dive?
No. You got to be down there for 30 minutes underneath ice in that freezing cold temperature, and then it's cold outside of the water as well. Oh no, somebody said they would do it. I'm not doing it. Shit, more power to you guys. I can't do that, honey. Please. I mean, I would do the diving in the regular water, in some beautiful water, when you can see the pretty, fish and the different type of plants in the oceans and stuff like that. I would do that. But I'm not getting into no Antarctica sea ice. Okay, that's just out. You know what I'm saying? That is out. Goodness. No way. And then that thing is called a tether, right? The tether thing, we better be glad it was a tether on him, because he probably wouldn't have, he probably would have been in that water. Okay, so that's a trip. So I'm gonna ask you guys in the comments section and in the chat. Only Jermaine is over here. So Jermaine, if you're still awake, if you're not asleep, would you do this type of job or just do it, for a TV show? If somebody said, I'm gonna pay you, and this to everybody, if somebody says, Hollywood say, I'm gonna pay you $50 million. No, that's too much. No, they say they're gonna pay you $2 million, right, to come and do this docuseries, but we need you to go scuba diving under the Antarctica Sea ice, and it's obviously it's cold there and everything else. Would you do it? And you need to stay down there for at least 15 minutes. Would you do it? Let me know in the comment section when this video is over. And Jermaine, you said no, 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 no. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, y'all know Shades Tube is not doing it. You got me messed up. Shit, because I'm not trying to pass on. Can you imagine? Let me see if I can find. Well, no, that'll probably be too much. Let me see. I bet you they got stories where people passed on getting trapped in cold, water. And I know a lot of times, a lot of people get unalive like that during the winter months when they think that a pond is frozen solid or a lake is frozen solid, and then they end up falling through because they don't realize one part of it may be frozen, but when you stand on it, it's not frozen solid all the way through, and then you fall down. So that's similar, because that water be freezing cold too. I mean, cold is cold, and water is water. You know what I'm saying? So like I know it's a no for me. Like even when I lived in Cleveland, there was no way I would get on ponds when they froze over or the lake, because I already knew that certain spots may not be froze, or the part that you get on is not frozen all the way through, and then you end up going right through it. It's just like back in the day when they used to put those hills, the little mountains of dirt, they were stacking up, and every so often you would hear about, a child would get in that dirt and end up getting suffocated. So, I wouldn't stand on that either because it's not hard. You can end up falling right through, and then you get suffocated because you're not able to get out. And then most people will panic. Okay, most people are not going to think about digging themselves out of there. They're going to just panic, just like in that icy cold water. So for me, it can be $150 million, $500 million. My answer is no, 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 no. But I am glad that Will Smith is cool, is good, and that he made it out and stuff. And hopefully he'll rethink that, the next time he decides to do something like that again. All right. All right, so we're going to move on. And the next story that I'm going to tell you guys about is the one about the firefighter, okay? Let me see if let me put this header up here real quick. I forgot to put it up here. I thought I wrote it up here already. I probably put it on something else. Okay, so this one right here is about the firefighter. And I'm not going to I probably won't show no video on that one. I know for sure. But let me go ahead and tell you guys the story of it. Damn. Let me do this real quick. I gotta tell y'all about this story, man. I need to talk about this tomorrow on my news flash. Okay, let's see here. So a California firefighter, you guys, is obviously incarcerated right now. Okay, this firefighter once helped battle major wildfires here in Cali. Anyway, he allegedly bludgeoned his wife to unaliving at their home after he discovered that she had an affair. Andrew Jimenez, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, a 45-year-old firefighter from Glendale, California, was taken into custody on Wednesday in connection with the unaliving of his 55-year-old wife, Mara Jimenez. Now, at around 4 a.m. that morning, Andrew walked into the LA Police Department's Northeast Station and asked officers to conduct a welfare check on his wife, according to law enforcement. When police responded to the couple's home in North Hollywood, they found Myra with severe blunt force trauma. She was pronounced unalive at the scene. Investigators believe Myra was bludgeoned to unalive point after being repeatedly struck with an axe, and that's according to Fox 11 News. Neighbors told local reporters that investigators recovered an axe from inside their home. A neighbor said, "I could just hear them talk about how horrific it was. It was just bloody." Next thing you know, they found an axe. They said they found an axe. "He is supposed to be protecting us," she added. "What's come of this world?" Okay. Police were also seen carrying out 2 large rifles from the scene. Investigators say the killing appears to be a domestic violence incident. They said, from what we have determined, very preliminary at this stage, this was an isolated incident of domestic violence between 2 adults. And that's what LAPD Robbery and Homicide Lieutenant Guy Coleman said. He also said there's no threat to public safety at this time. The individual who is in custody at Northeast Station, we believe, is responsible for the incident. Attorney Jose Romero, who has been retained by Jimenez's family, suggested a possible motive. Our office is currently in contact with law enforcement regarding a diary of the descendant. Apparently read moments before the homicide that verified that she cheated. Now, no further details about the alleged diary entry was released. Maya was remembered by her friends and colleagues as a devoted and caring, caring educator and advocate. She worked as a teacher at Weirshire Park Elementary School and served as a union representative with United Teachers Los Angeles. Myra was also a non-denominational ordained minister who officiated weddings and was known as a devoted Dodger fan. Her husband, who has served with the Glendale Fire Department since 2008, was promoted from paramedic to firefighter and helped battle the Palisades fire, according to city officials. Anyway, following his arrest Wednesday, he was placed on administrative leave. Anyway, he was booked into jail on suspicion of murder and is being held on a $2 million bail. So that is crazy, you guys. It really, truly is. Let me read a couple of these comments. Somebody said, don't get married if you are going to cheat, period. Another commenter said, was the action and crime worth it? Nobody is worth spending the rest of your life in prison. And I agree, unless it's self-defense. Okay? You said, Will, stay your black ass out of the water, bro. I know that's right. That's not for us. Republican, what's going on? You said that firefighter ain't getting out of jail. He got life. He sure isn't. Somebody said, what happened to divorce and walk away? That's the thing. Men who cheat want their wives to, forgive them, or their girlfriends to forgive them, and just go on with the relationship. But when they find out that you're cheating, they want to go all crazy and, unalive some dead nobody. Why not just get rid of the person and walk away? Just walk away. Hey, I'm Tony Vance. Thank you so much for being here. Somebody said if the wife had unalived him for cheating, all y'all would be supporting her. This world is very hypocritical. That's what they do. Oh, somebody said, yup, he looked like he don't. I bet he has a military background. Those army guys are crazy ass F. Yeah, because I just told y'all about the I told the people on my news reaction, the short news reaction that I do. I told them about the story of the army lieutenant, I think he's a lieutenant, who was beating his 3-year-old girlfriend's son because he wouldn't do his ABCs. And that's what he did. He's going berserk. You know what I'm saying? So some of these people that have been in the military, they be absolutely colo. Be doing weird stuff. And I used the key term. I said some. I didn't say all. Somebody said cheating, although it's terrible, it should not be a you-know-what sentence, a DEATH sentence. So this person said more proof and reason as to why I will continue to choose the damn bear. Yeah. Honestly, if you get married, you're in a relationship, don't cheat. Don't do stupid stuff like that. If you want to cheat, then don't get married. Don't get into a serious relationship. Be upfront with the person and let them know you're not gonna do one-on-one. You want them and other people too. Okay, point blank. Just be more honest. You're grown anyway. Why sneak around and do stuff when you can just tell people what's up? You're grown. So anyway, that story is crazy. Let me see if they have any articles up on TikTok about it real quick. Let me go see. I think he Glendale. Oh, y'all. Hey, I don't think you type on a live. Let's see. Let me get this up. Yeah, I went right to it. So let me show y'all it real quick, okay?
Detectives carry out 2 large rifles from the scene of the crime, but that wasn't.
We can't show that. I hate when this damn news do that. So this is the lady and her husband right there, okay? Let's see these people are right here, okay? They had to show them damn, you know what?
The detectives just talking and stuff like that from my window because I put my window open. I could just hear them talk about how horrific it was, how it was just bloody, and then next thing you know, they found an axe. They said they found an axe.
A case of deadly domestic violence apparently triggered by jealousy. An attorney retained by the 45-year-old's family says in a statement, quote, "Our office is currently in contact with law enforcement regarding a diary of the decedent, apparently read moments before the homicide that verified infidelity by the decedent." Detectives made the gruesome discovery in the couple's home on Satsuma Avenue after Jimenez went to police.
Around 4 o'clock this morning, a male in his 40s went to the LAPD Northeast police station, and he asked the officers there to check in on his significant other.
Friends say Myra loved helping others, from teaching children to serving as a non-denominational ordained minister for weddings. They say Jimenez was a huge Dodgers fan, the couple who had been married more than 10 years, even posing with Vin Scully. A Glendale firefighter paramedic since 2008, neighbors say they can't believe Jimenez is now accused of murdering his wife. Detectives carry out 2 large rifles from the scene of the crime, but that wasn't what Glendale Fire.
I'm have to block that out, but anyway, that is a trip, man. Now he done unalive his wife, and he's gonna be incarcerated forever. I mean, damn, you got to think before you just start flipping out. I mean, shit.
Would you go diving?
Honestly, sometimes when people cheat, right? You know, sometimes you can salvage the relationship. So, I mean, I guess he just got mad, but maybe he should have just talked to his wife first and, you know, find out why she's cheating and go from there versus just going all out crazy, that shit crazy, and then you unaliving her. And he did it with a axe. That's crazy. Probably so. But that still is no excuse for taking, you know, her life like that. No matter, you know, what she did. Because it's not, you know, when you unalive somebody, that's permanent. All right? You can't bring them back. So now he's probably sitting up in jail wishing he didn't do it because he probably, you know, just lost it for a minute or 2 or 3 minutes or whatever. And now he's probably sitting in jail. I guess he may still be, you know, thinking that, you know, it was the right thing to do or something because he was mad that she cheated. The thing is, though, he's probably going to get life. And he's going to have a long time to think about his actions. You know, that's just not, you know, something you should do. Like I said before, the only time you unalive people is when you don't have a choice because it's self-defense. You can be, you know, I joke around on the country lane skits and stuff, saying this and that, but you know, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to jail for anyone unless it's self-defense. Simple as that. And then if it's true self-defense, I'm not going to jail. You see what I'm saying? Unaliving people because they cheat, you know, honestly, is just stupid. Because especially in regards to when a woman cheat, and especially if she's not paying, you know, all the bills or anything, you can just dissolve the entire daggone marriage. And then she's going to be hurt from that because now she's going to have to get a job or she's going to have to get a second job to take care of everything. That alone going to be the payback. This shit, you don't have to unalive her. And then if she deep down inside still wants the marriage, that's going to be the other payback. You're showing that person that you're not going to tolerate that foolishness. So the marriage is over. You don't unalive people. You know what I'm saying? You don't unalive people. Can get to say what? A white man can get to say what Republic crack. So the thing is that it's just not a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Just basically, you know, let that person go, whether it's a man or a woman. They're not even worth unaliving. And then you be incarcerated forever. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it at all. Shit. I'm telling you, especially in regards to women, sometimes they be cheating and stuff, right? And they still like or love their husband. It's just a reason they may be cheating or whatever the case is. And then you got some, they're just cheaters, you know. But the thing is, regardless of why they cheated, the best thing that you can do if you don't want to salvage the relationship is to leave them and get a divorce. All right? Because in the end, they are going to think about what they did, and they are going to probably be the ones that's going to be more hurt, especially if you are taking care of everything. Oh, yeah, any man can get penalties. It doesn't matter about their skin color in regards to these crimes and stuff. You know, I pronounced his name wrong. They said it right. I still can't pronounce it. But anyway, I forgot his first name too already. The thing is, he did a very uncalled, what he did was uncalled for, point blank. He took the axe and just kept hitting his wife with that. That's crazy. Who does this? All because he said she was cheating. I don't know if he even had real proof. Because sometimes people be, you know, just they think a person is cheating, okay, and they don't be cheating. Now, granted, he could have had proof. I don't know, but the thing is, he just didn't handle that the correct way at all. At all, he should have just told her he wanted a divorce, you know, and got rid of her butt and just went on with his life. Now, not only is her life over, his is over too. And I do not know if they have any kids. I don't know if that article mentioned any kids. But the thing is, if they do have kids, that's even worse. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my prayers are sending out to this woman's family and friends, you know. And my condolences are expressed out to her family and friends as well. And hopefully justice is served on this dude completely, because what he did is something that should have never happened. He should have handled that a different way, point blank. All right. So let me give y'all a couple breaking news, and then we're going to get out of here. We've been on here for 45 minutes. The time will go so quick when you be on these lives and stuff. So let me do this real quickly. And let me take this down. It goes so quick. It's already 11:30 here. But I did come on earlier tonight, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so let me give y'all a couple things real quick. Breaking news. Listen, I may do this one right here on my news flash tomorrow about this bear and this man. I think I'll do that tomorrow. So let's see. So check this out. A man armed with a machete targets and goes after a teen for wearing a 49ers jersey at the laundromat, a red one. Some of these people have lost their damn mind. Okay, why would you go after a teenager because he has on a 49ers red jersey? They definitely should think before they act. They be doing stupid stuff, don't think. You know, a lot of times men egos be hurt when a woman cheat, okay? And his ego probably was hurt. And then I think men may take cheating harder, a little harder than women. Women take it hard too, but I think men really take it harder. But a lot of these men cheat though. That's what's so funny about it. I didn't say all, I said a lot. But yet they take, if their women cheat on them, they be doing the most. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, what happened to the story that I just had? Hold on. Let me go. I don't know what happened to the story I just had up there. So yeah, I was telling you, okay, I already told y'all about that. That's what I was telling you guys, right? These people are absolutely crazy. Let's see if I can get that story back. Hold on for a minute, y'all. These people are absolutely crazy on this news, man. There's so many people doing crazy stuff. So we finished with the firefighter thing. I was telling y'all some breaking news, and the damn thing switched off the story that I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about the man with the machete. That's what I was talking about, going after this girl with this 49ers red jersey on. That's what I was talking about. Then I got into more about that. And the story just actually switched. I don't wonder what happened to the story. Okay, let me just type it into here because I don't know what happened to the story. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this in. Now let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, here it is right here. It's in Southern California. He chased this girl in a laundromat, okay? And they actually got pictures of it. I can't show it. So this is in Pomona, okay? So it was an actual dude that he chased. So he chased the teenager. It was a teenage employee. That's who it was. Yes, he worked at the daggone laundromat. So he confronted him about wearing a red San Francisco 49ers jersey. Goodness. So this is shortly after 9 a.m. It was at the Super Wash and Dry. And that's the same day the 49ers would play the Seattle Seahawks in an NFL playoff game. So let's see what else happened. Anyway, surveillance video shows the suspect entering the laundromat holding a large machete while customers were inside. Then he started pursuing a 17-year-old Jacob Hernandez, who was working at his father's business. He said, I had a red shirt because the 49ers were playing that day. He came in, saw my shirt, and said, get the effing red off. What? These people are absolutely crazy. The video shows the man striking a countertop with the machete as the team ran through the laundromat to escape. The suspect briefly left the building, then returned moments later. Then Jacob's father, Phil, moved to shut the front door to keep him out, but the man swung the machete and shattered the glass. Damn. He's telling me to get my red hat off, the same way he was telling my son, and he breaks the window. At the end of the day, I think the important thing for me was keeping everyone in the building safe, my customers and my son. Now, no one was injured in the incident. The suspect ran before Pomona police officers arrived and has not been identified. They might be scared to work at that laundromat. If this dude was not caught, he may come back, right? Goodness. Now, the dad said this encounter was especially frightening because the son works at that laundromat at nighttime by himself or at daytime. He said what bothered me the most was that he went after my son. He said I wasn't supposed to be there that day, and my son works here alone. I'm not sure how my son or anyone would have handled that. That's crazy. That's what Will said. Okay, that's what he said. Thank you so much for being here. That's exactly what he said. So let's think about the black stuff Will could do. Y'all don't get mad, okay? So here we go. So now that Will said he's no longer doing any white things, so I guess he's gonna go to the strip club, okay, and put some dollar bills on the strippers. That's one thing, right? Wait, I got to do the sound effect real quick. Hold on. He's there. Yeah. So Will is gonna start doing more black stuff, right? So the first thing on the list is going to the strip club and put some dollar bills on the big booty, artificial butt wearing chicks, right? These damn sound effects are absolutely crazy, okay? And let's see what else he can do. What else do black people do? Okay, go to the club and start dancing, huh? Think he can do that? Oh, I know something. Roller skating. They definitely do that. Damn, they be on them skates. That's another thing they can do. He can do. What else? Do damn 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-hour lives every single damn day, talking about the same topic every single damn time. They definitely do that shit. What else? What else does black people do? Let's think. Gosh, shit, I can't think of nothing else. Oh, driving around in their cars with the music up loud. He can start doing that too, okay? And what else? Y'all are not no help. Let me see if y'all put anything in this comment section. What else? What else, y'all? I don't know what else. I'm just trying to think. I don't know what else Will could do. He said he was no longer doing anything that white people do. He's going to do what African Americans do. And I'm just trying to figure out what do we do that's so different. But blessings to Will, maybe he'll stay safer, especially if he's not out here doing some of the other things that they claim black people do not. But anyway, y'all just acting silly. But getting back to this dude in this laundromat, man, I'm glad he wasn't able to hurt that young dude, okay? Point blank. And if I was the dad, I don't know if I would want my son working in that laundromat by himself anymore, because they didn't even catch this dude. He may come back. But you know what? I tell you what, when his dad should be at the laundromat, right? And he should bring something else with him, right? So the next time this lunatic comes back and he pulls out his machete, you know what to do. You won't ever have to worry about him again. That's on everything. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the sports. He can play basketball, football. What else? What else do black people play? He can go play some spade, the card games because they like spades. Okay, what else? Y'all, if y'all thinking something, just put it in the chat right there. Whew. Play video games, huh? Video games and sit up on the chair for about 24 hours with your chips and shit and a bottle to pee in, and you can do all of that. Not joking. Okay, somebody gonna cuss me out tonight when they listen to this live. And when we think of something, just say it in the chat and I'll read it, okay? Okay, so let me give you another breaking news real quick because we only it's almost 1 hour, so let me hurry up. The dad's tripped out. I hope this little girl this dude is okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we just talked about the axe wielding man. I mean, let's take this story off. Okay, I'm not gonna tell y'all this other story until tomorrow. Let's see what else I got. Oh, check this out, y'all. ICE detained a 5-year-old child when he was on his way home. And then guess where they sent him to? They sent him to detention center, okay? ICE done lost their damn mind. Man, 5 years old. They detained a 5-year-old boy and his father as he was coming home from school. ICE agents arrested the dad and the little boy in their driveway. And then they took them to the detention center in Texas. That's crazy, man. So they said that the immigration crackdown in Minnesota, that's where the little boy was, taking ICE and detained in a detention center. That happened in Minnesota. They said there it has been at an all-time high, and federal agents are not holding back. They're not holding back. They said they even detained innocent children. And they are also arresting U.S. citizens and asking for documents, which they do not have because they are Americans. So y'all think they just are messing with, Latinos and other people like that, but they're messing with regular people as well. Okay. Now they got the actual little boy picture, but I can't show it because it's showing his face. But you can look it up on X. That's crazy. Wait a minute, hold up. This is something right here. Wait a minute, this is crazy. ICE agents were also stopping off-duty police officers and demanding their papers before letting them go. That's crazy, y'all. Damn. Yeah, ICE. You said thumbs down to ICE, huh? Oh yeah, black people definitely like to do this, kicking with the homeboys and homegirls. You got that right. Shit. Oh, they also want to get a big booty BITCH and have a church for them. Now, let me stop. And they also, Will Smith may even want to start doing this, calling black women BITCHs, especially all on the internet and things like that, even though they got black mothers, black sisters, black kids, daughters and stuff like that. That's crazy. And he may want to start saying the N-word, okay, since, black people like to call each other that. He said he wanted to start doing more stuff that black people do, So let's see here. So ICE been doing the most. So listen, when ICE detained the father and the son, the father's car was still running, and the agents had already detained the little boy and made him knock on the door. Can you believe that? That's crazy. So they used the little son as bait to see if anybody else was at home. They also, listen, Another adult lives in the home, but that person was outside when the boy knocked. And then they pleaded to allow the 5-year-old to stay with them so he would not be sent to detention. However, they denied the request and took him anyway. Meanwhile, his older brother got home about 20 minutes later, finding his father and brother gone. Now, according to the family's attorney, they have an ongoing asylum case and have the proper paperwork. They came to the U.S. at a port of entry, which is an official crossing point. The little boy is cute. Is this a little boy or girl? The 5-year-old is actually a girl. They said a boy in the other thing, but right here, this is a girl. Okay. So the attorney said, for this family said, they did everything they were supposed to do in accordance with the rules as they have been set out. They did not come here illegally. They are not criminals. Now, 2 school principals also came to this house to offer support. So that's crazy, man. And you heard about the 5-year-old girl who was a U.S. citizen who was detained by ICE in Texas. And they claim they do not detain kids. And the only reason why they detain the little boy is to keep him safe. That's what they claim. They should show their face. They should. Yep, they need to identify, have all of them take off those masks and stuff. That's crazy. But anyway, let's get one more story and that will be it. Let me look at it and see. People are absolutely nuts, y'all. Detaining a 5-year-old. Hopefully that child is okay, because that can be very traumatizing. So let me just tell y'all this before we get ready to leave. So this common popular sleep supplement may actually increase your risk of heart failure. Okay, now what y'all think it is? And while y'all tell me, let me go take my my medicine real quick. Y'all tell me what that is though. So I had to take my hypertension medication. So the medication, because I know y'all wasn't going to know, is melatonin. Okay, and you know, I was taking that. I took that maybe 4 times, and I'm so glad that I stopped taking it. I started taking. My doctor told me to take magnesium glycinate because magnesium glycinate helps you sleep at night. Okay, a lot of people don't know that. Okay. Plus, it's good for your heart and other things. Anyway, this melatonin, let me tell you guys about it. I think I'm on the right one. I may have clicked the wrong thing. I clicked hold on. I'm going to let y'all hear it. Just hold on. So listen. They got music playing. Hold on, let me see what they write. Let me turn the music down and I'll read it. So they said data from the 2025 scientific section identify a correlation between chronic melatonin use and higher heart failure incident. Okay. So what else they got here? So they analyzed health records for over 130,000 people who had insomnia, okay? And they used this melatonin for 1 year. So let's see what they got on here. They said compared to non-users, those taking melatonin long term showed a 90% increased risk of developing heart failure. These users were 3.5 times more likely to be hospitalized and twice as likely to pass on from any cause. Okay, wait on the wrong damn thing. Let me see. Okay, let's start this back. So they said because it is sold over the counter, melatonin lacks the strict FDA regulations applied to standard pharmaceutical drugs. So this Dr. Elkindil Chukawa, shit, Nadi, warned that these supplements may not be as harmless as people once thought. So they said the study suggests that older adults using this hormone daily should reevaluate their routines with a physician immediately. So they do recommend cognitive behavioral therapy or reducing blue light exposure before bed to support natural sleep. Or you can take magnesium glycinate. Okay, just ask your doctor first. Or glycinate, I think it's glycinate. All right, so yeah, so there you go. They said melatonin can increase your risk of heart failure, according to a new study, okay? All right, so there you go. So make sure y'all remember that. So my melatonin in my drawer, but I'm just gonna throw it away because I'm not taking that shit ever again. They also said the shingles vaccine is linked to a slower biological aging, okay? And of course, they did a study on that too. So if you got the shingles vaccine, that's a good thing. And I think they recommend you take that at 50, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, at 50 years old. It's something else. Oh, the pneumonia. I forgot how you pronounce that. Meningococcal, I think. I forgot how you pronounce that. That shot right there, that vaccine. I mean, you should be taking that. They say you should take that between 45 and 50 years of age, either 45 or anytime after 45, and certainly when you get 50, to reduce your chances of getting pneumonia. Okay, so there you go, you guys. There you go. You can look up that information too to make sure I'm right about the melatonin and about the shingles. Well, all of this I'm reading this anyway. Okay, I'm reading this right here in these articles, and then that pneumonia shot thing is the one I'm really talking about, that you should have at a certain age, like in your 40s, and definitely once you get 50. Okay. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thanks to Republicrat, Tony Vance, Primo. Thank you so much. Jermaine. Good night, Jermaine. Everybody in the bushes and everybody who watched this in the replay. You guys, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to show additional support for the channel, you can do a super chat, super sticker, Cash App donation at $Shades2, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right? Don't forget to thumbs up, you guys. And thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow is Friday, fucking Friday. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about tomorrow night. And I'm going to do that news reaction. And I'll be talking about this man who survived a savage 400-pound grizzly bear attack by shoving his own arm down his throat. But I won't be showing no pictures because YouTube be tripping out, man. I'm not going to lie. They be tripping out big time, you know. Anyway, let me take this out. You guys have a blessed night. Sweet dreams. And don't let the bed buzz bite. Thank you, Republican. Thank you for being here. And we had fun talking about what Will said. He's going to start doing African-American things. Okay? Next time we're going to do the white people thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know what y'all like to do. Play hockey, you know, do all types of weird shit. Scuba diving, jumping out of planes and shit like something is wrong with y'all asses. Mountain climbing up there. The tallest mountain in the world, jumping off of damn buildings from one building to the next. You got black people that do that crazy shit too now. Don't get me wrong. They be doing that shit too. Doing that damn, what you call that? Skateboarding and shit. All types of weird shit. Bikes all up the hills and shit, flipping and shit. All types of weird stuff. Anyway, thank you, Jermaine. Y'all have a good night, sweet dreams, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. I'm going to put this up here, and we are out of here, you guys.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shay's too, baby. She back again. Woo! Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section. She call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
Late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right, yeah, late night with Shay.
Late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube.